I currently have a $14.4 million net worth in Schedule 1, and I just hit the 100% achievement, hitting that $10 million achievement as well. As you can see, April 29th at 2 a.m. I recently just hit it, and this is exactly how I did it. I have all of these safes in my warehouse, each of them full of gold bars. I used to run this docks warehouse as a coke farm, as you can see here, here, and here. Now, this was beautiful. It made me a decent amount of cash, but it just wasn't going well enough. So I overhauled the entire thing, redesigned it. I can't take 100% credit for this. The guy that did do this, I will link his video in the description. This is where I got the idea, and this is where I kind of basically took the entire thing from, but I did it in my own way. I've got the blueprint on the screen now, so take a screenshot, pause the video, whatever you need. This is the essential layout of exactly what I've got here. The shopping list you'll need to start this off with is 33 large racks, 50 bars. Now, it is 500k. It does seem like a lot. Honestly, you can do this off with a minimum of, probably about 4 shelves and 11 bars. If you don't have 500k, 110k plus a few shelves just to get you started. It'll be extremely slow to begin with, but it is better than nothing, and it'll get you the same result. Now, you've got one input shelf at the front. This is full of all the gold bars that your employees will take from. It then has 8 rows. It has 2 sets of 8 rows. There is 2 shelves in the middle, dead smack in the middle, 3 on either side. That equals 8. And then it's the exact same just in front of it again. This middle section of the shelves is just basically an interim to give you enough time to get the second shelf ready. This is the last row, which is basically where the glitch happens, and you can duplicate your gold bars. In total, you need 33 large racks. You can do more. You can do a little bit less. Basically, I did 33 as a safety. That includes all 8 shelves here, all 8 shelves in the second, your first shelf at the front, and then you've got this 8 shelves, which is the output rack, where your handlers will also take from, and then repeat the cycle back here. And then you've also got another 8 I've put on the other side just to keep it symmetrical. My OCD is like that, in order just to hold gold bars, just basically another output, basically storage for you. And then I have done all these safes and display cabinets and some artwork to make it a little fancy, nothing crazy. Moving on to the handlers, you have 8 different handlers all doing the same things. 8 handlers, 8 rows. It's pretty self-explanatory. You go from the input shelf to the middle shelf to the glitch shelf, and then off to the other output shelf, back around to the beginning again, and they just cycle through that. It's really simple, but to give you a better idea, again, we're going to put some money in these guys' briefcases and get this running and get this action going. Now, I only had 6 of my guys going at the moment. I had to move some stuff, so I'm missing 2 of the beds, but it's still the same process. As you can see, they pick up a stack of 10 from the first shelf, put it into the second shelf, and then as they move it to this last shelf, it actually duplicates, and instead of putting 10 bars in there, making it 11 total, they put 19. So they pull out another 9 from absolutely nowhere, and they duplicate a second stack of gold bars for you, nearly doubling your initial investment, which then allows you to just keep stocking and stocking and stocking. Now, you need to keep one individual single bar in each of the shelves so that they can repeat this process over and over and over again. It's like a little mini game, essentially, of you just keeping these stocked at the right times. And you can see they go from the input shelf at the front to the second shelf, and that's what that second row of shelves are for, is so you can basically have enough time to keep the cycle repeating itself without having to worry about them getting to the shelf before you do. At 4 a.m., like all your employees, they will stop working, which gives you time to come through. If you wanted to do this for an entire day, you could. I didn't do this for an entire day. I did this for maybe a quick couple hours of in-game time and still came out with multiple extra stacks. But this does give you time to come through. If there's any problems that happen, it allows you to come through, clean it up, reset for the next day. And eventually you have enough bars to fill up your trunk of your Viper, get 2, get 3, get 4, get however many you need, fill that up, fill up your own inventory, head straight down to the pawn shop, go have a chat with Mick. He might give you a good price, he might give you a shit price. You've just got to keep going back and forth with him. This time in particular, he gave me $79.50 per bar, which is terrible. Each bar retails at 10 grand, so I won't take anything less than a minimum of $12,000. It can go between 4.5 and 18. The closer you can get to that 18, the better. You can absolutely get $15,000 per bar, which is what I end up getting. You can counter with him and bargain, but it's absolutely horrible, and he doesn't really tend to budge much more than a couple $100. So doing anything over that is really not worth the time. If he gives you a horrible price, go back, wait until 6 p.m, wait for him to close up, make sure he leaves. I've noticed that sometimes if he doesn't, then it doesn't work. Make sure he leaves, go back to the motel, sleep it off, go back the next morning, and you can see straight away his first offer for one bar was $15,000. Hell yeah, that's what we're talking about. Once you get that 15,000 or whatever you're happy with, go straight ahead, sell all your bars. For a full stack of bars, he's giving you about $150,000 more than what they're worth. So go through, get your trunks, get your Vapors, get your bars, sell it all up. And you can quickly see just from this one stack of bars out of this van, just this one van full, I made about 2.5 mil, maybe 3 mil. I started off around 10.5 and I came out with just over 13. Now, of course, you can take this one step further and continue that process with the shelves. Again, if you want to add more shelves, you can. There's a whole bunch of ways you can do it, but this will definitely help you attain that $10 million achievement on Steam that I think only about 4% of people have right now. That's how I've been doing it. That's how I've secured my money and my absolute 100% in this game in Schedule 1. Hope you all enjoy it. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it around, and I will catch you guys next time.